Hope everyone is having a beautiful Sunday. We had rain, then shine, rain, then shine, rain, then shine. Honestly, I don't think the weather has any clue what it wants to do. It's still kind of stuck in winter mode here. I know it is for a lot of you. And then there are some of you that have the beautiful sunny days that are happening right now. So for any of you who don't know me, my name is Barbie Williams. I am a wife and a mom of 3 blessings, and I work from home to help women overcome their lack of confidence, fear of the unknown, and find ways to make an income from home so that they can utilize their time with the people they love, doing the things that they love. So many of us use social media to network. We use it to grow our business and to make connections, right? And so often when we are connecting with people, sending friend requests, you often get a cold message, or you get someone who prospects you to join their business before you get a chance, even though your intention is there, to prospect them in their business. So what do? How do we prospect or redirect when people are prospecting us so that we can actually get our business in front of them, make a real connection, and build a relationship so that somewhere down the line, whether it be you join them or they join you, there can be a business relationship along with the friendship. So, okay, tip number 1 is, guys, respect what others are doing. How many people try and play the comparison game and put the other person's business down, or mine's better because of this, or mine's better because of that, or I don't like yours because of this, or yours sucks because of this? Guys, this is not the right approach. Plain and simple, wrong approach. Don't do it. Everyone is in the business that they're in for a reason. Yes, there are many that are uncomfortable and unhappy in their business and believe in the opportunity of network marketing, but are still looking and open to finding what's right for them, and they're not sure if theirs is at the time. But putting down someone else's business, that does not give you a leadership type of persona. That gives you a nagging, complaining, negative type of persona, and makes you look like you think you're better. Which, let's be honest, nobody wants to be put down like that. Nobody wants to be felt like they're below someone. So first and foremost, respect the hustle that they're given. Respect the fact that they're out there and they're trying, whether they're doing it in the wrong approach or not. Respect the fact that they're putting the effort and the energy out there, because a lot of people are afraid to even do just that. So tip number 1, respect the hustle. Tip number 2, review how they're doing it. Maybe they do it in a very tactful manner. Maybe they form. I don't know if you guys know what form is, but it's, you're connecting with them and learning about them. So you're going to approach them and talk to them about their family, their occupation, recreational, what do they do for fun, and then motivation. You're going to talk about those type of things to build a relationship, to connect, to see, what you guys have in common, and see if they're even someone that's fit for your tribe. So see if they're coming at you in a professional manner. If they're not coming at you in a professional manner, why don't we change that and help them? How do you do that, right? So you're going to compliment them and say, hey, thanks so much for thinking of me. I'm just curious, where have you been learning your prospecting? Are you learning it from your upline? What kind of training have you invested in? Do you have a social media coach? What type of resources are you using to learn to prospect? Ask them where they're getting their information from and who's teaching them. Are they learning the proper way? So many times in this business, guys, more likely than not, their upline isn't teaching them what they need to know. They're not being shown the right way to success, and therefore they're not having any. And if they're doing it in the wrong way, then they're probably continually getting no, shut down, rejection. And so they're probably losing confidence each and every time they connect with someone. They're probably feeling less like this industry is for them each time they try and connect with someone, because the fact of the matter is especially when we're first starting out, you're gonna hear a lot of no's in the beginning. You should teach your prospects, here's another tip, you should teach your team to expect the first 10 to 20 people to be a no, and to look at it as practice, not to look at it as they're gonna grow their business right off the bat really quick and make $1 million. They should know that it's gonna take practice, it's gonna take commitment, and it's gonna take continuing to get out there over and over and over again, and you'll improve at what you're doing, and then you'll gain more credibility, and it'll become more fun because you'll feel more comfortable and confident in what you're doing in your presentation. So number 2 was to review what they're using, guys. So many people need help out there. So then what do you do if you feel like they're doing it the wrong way? And they tell you, my upline really hasn't taught me anything. She just told me to go message a bunch of people and reach out to everyone I know and send cold messages and just to friend request everyone and cold message them. That's what I was taught to do. Because, guys, that used to be what worked 5 to 10 years ago. Probably only 5 years ago it used to work. So when your upline isn't there to guide you and to support you, you kind of feel lost. And unfortunately, not everyone knows that there is information out there. There's free resources out there. There are coaches out there. Not everyone knows that they should be investing in themselves so that they can grow and take it to the next level, and so that they can have that breakthrough and go through reach the next level versus staying stuck in their business or feeling like they're failing and wanting to give up. So keep asking questions, dig a little bit deeper, find out what it is they're struggling with, why it is they're approaching people in the manner that they're approaching people, and where can you help direct them to where they can be approaching people in the right manner so that they're more likely to have success rather than failure, so that they don't feel like giving up. Because unfortunately, so many people give up too soon in this industry. So many people give up because they don't know what direction to go. They don't know the questions to ask. They don't know how to connect. They feel awkward. They're introverted and they don't know how to break out of that shell. Because guys, I'm an introvert. Guilty as charged, but you learn as you grow, and we are able to change, and this industry makes it so possible for anyone who's willing to put the effort in and willing to learn. So ask some questions, start a conversation, guys, and then share your story. Share a little bit with them about how you learned, because I'm almost 100% certain that every single one of you started by doing it the wrong way too, right? Because so many of us are taught that way to begin with. We all are taught the wrong way in the beginning. Unfortunately, if you join this industry and you're taught from the right way from the very beginning, oh my God, what a blessing. That is like a huge blessing. Run with this and just trust the process, because so many times we're taught the wrong way. So know that we need to ask questions. We need to figure out, how we can help them. And then guys, okay, so say you're new. You don't know very much, but you know that they're not doing it right. You do not have to be the one to show them, and you don't have to know everything. You can simply guide them to what's going to help them grow. Point them in the direction to the right resources that you learned, where how to do it right and what not to do, how not to fall flat on our face and fail and feel like we're not going to succeed. Show them what you know so that you can, one, position yourself as a leader, position yourself as someone who's going to have that mentorship and guidance that's going to provide that, so that when people need help, you're going to actually give it to them. Don't position yourself to be better than them, but position yourself in a way of servitude. And how can I help you learn to do better? How can I help you not make the same mistakes that I made? So share your story, connect a little bit with them so that they know that, sometimes it happens. Most of us start not knowing everything. Actually, all of us don't know everything. And even if we start being taught the right way, we still have to learn, we still have to practice, and we're still going to hear no. We're still going to have to get out of our comfort zone, because that's just part of what it is. You are going to have to grow, you're going to have to get uncomfortable, and you're going to have to do things that maybe don't necessarily feel natural to you. But if you feel icky with the way that you're prospecting, if you don't feel right about the way that you're doing, you really should look to other influences, whether your upline is teaching you wrong or right. But if you're feeling gross about it, look and see what's out there. There are so many social media experts and social media coaches out there that can truly make an impact on your business and help take you to that next level without you having to fail, without you feeling so much ick and not feeling confident in what you're doing and just feeling like you're doing it all wrong. Because most likely, if you feel like you're doing it wrong, you probably are doing it wrong. And guys, I'm no expert either. I have gone through coaching, and I feel like the coaching that I have gone through and the leaders that I've looked up to and that have been there for me have been the reason that I've had the success that I've had. So just know that it doesn't come, it's not free. It doesn't come like that. You don't just start off an expert. You have to learn, you have to practice, and you have to keep doing. But so step one was respect their hustle. Step two was to review the approach that they're using. Are they being professional about it? Do they need help in their approach? And don't come off as you're better than them, but simply let them know, show them the way to prospecting that's going to have success. And let them know that it's okay to get those no's. Let them know to expect no's in the beginning, because I think so many of us start out and we don't know that you're going to get a lot of no's, So next, depending on your connection with them, this is where you're going to decide if you feel like they're a part of your tribe. Because guys, this is something that people don't realize. Not everyone is going to connect, and not everyone is meant for your tribe. That's just the fact of the matter is, that's why there's so many different people that are successful, because their differences, their individualities, and their little niches and quirkinesses and differences, their flaws per se, are what makes them connect. That's what makes them perfect and unique, and the way that they are succeeding it helps them to connect with others like them. So make sure that you're not just trying to get anyone and everyone in your business. If you're going to bring someone in your business, you want it to be someone that you connect with. You want it to be someone that you're going to want to work with and run with, and that you really feel like a vibe with, versus just grabbing anyone and pulling it into your business so that they can fail, get a bad taste for the industry, and then move on and never want to do it again. Don't bring someone in unless you feel like you connect with them and you feel like you can help them succeed, find success. So at that point, if you feel like they should be a member of your tribe, ask them, say, hey, this probably isn't for you because I know you're happy with the business that you're doing and you have a passion for what you're doing, but are you keeping your opportunities open? I would love to share this with you, and I'd love to be able to help you learn better ways and maybe run together in business. But if you're not open, it's okay. Guys, expect no every time. Expect a no, but don't assume. And what I mean by that is, if we set ourselves up with the expectation of them saying no, then we're not going to be so married to that result, and we're not going to be so upset if they do say no, and we're not going to feel so let down and want to give up. But know that when we sit there and we assume that everyone is going to say no, you're going to miss out on a lot of people and a lot of connections. If you assume that just because they post, very, very positive on their page and they look like they're 100% in love with their company, if you assume that because of that they're going to say no or they're unapproachable, then you'll never know. And the fact of the matter is, you just don't know. There are so many people that are just barely hanging on, just trying to figure out, if this is right for them, or maybe they're just feeling something. They love what they're doing, but they're also feeling that they need something else. You don't know that. And there's so many people that are open to more than one stream of income. So know that it's okay to expect a no, but don't assume the no, and give them the chance, give them the opportunity, and share that with them. It's silly not to. Seriously, you're doing yourself a disservice to sit there and assume that they're not. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. If it was helpful, please share my video. Please tag your team or friends below. And I look forward to chit-chatting with you later on. I will not be on tomorrow. I have my best friend from high school is actually driving up tonight from Washington. So that's really excited. I haven't seen her yet. She hasn't seen my little baby yet. So I'm really excited to be able to have some girl time with her. So I will not be on tomorrow. I'll be taking a mama's day per se. So I hope that you guys all have a great Monday, and be sure to set your goals for tonight and your intention for the week. Thanks so much for tuning in.